Hola. Movie time with Chris. Today is Cinco de Mayo. And before I get into the movie, I just want to start with a story that always comes to mind when this day comes around. So we're going to take it back to the end of 1999, beginning of 2000. Y2K. I was in high school and I always used to ask my mom, displaying the very limited Spanish that I knew, ¿Cuál es la fecha de hoy? Which is, what is today? And my mom always said, Cinco de Mayo. So I was like, okay. Well, come to May of 2000. It is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. And I am on a class trip to Virginia Beach for the Music Nationals. I had traveled there with my school. I was in orchestra. I played the stand-up bass. And this was before cell phones. Everyone was trying to call their parents. The only thing we had was a payphone. There was a long line. I finally got around to calling my mom, but it was no longer Cinco de Mayo. So now, if I ask my mom, ¿Cuál es la fecha de hoy? She never says Cinco de Mayo. That's my story. But hey, this is a movie channel, so we're going to start and talk about...
Oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Woo-hoo!
I'm not even going to say it. But let's talk about movies. And today, we are talking about Fools Rush In. Now, whenever, I think of Cinco de Mayo, I think of this movie. Just because of that scene when they're at the celebration, because Matthew Perry's father says a line, and we'll actually, you know what? We'll see it in the trailer. So let's watch the trailer, and then we'll cover that line.
Alex Whitman
Okay, Jeff, it's a long story.
was good at being single,
I'm looking for Alex.
He just ducked out.
and his life was right on track.
You are taking over in Vegas.
No. Everything that's famous about Las Vegas is about leaving it. That movie, the song, even the mob left Las Vegas.
It's a long way from Manhattan to Las Vegas,
Hot.
but Alex was beginning to think it was worth the trip.
I'm Isabel. I never did anything like that before. Going home with someone I don't know.
It was just one of those spontaneous things. So, how you been?
Pregnant.
Really? We were only together one night. Isabel, what can I do?
Hey, Alex, there's a woman on line one. She says she's your wife.
You're married? The one with the body? The nightmare begins.
So, your father, is he a big man, or who is this?
Mama, Papa, this is Alex Whitman.
I welcome you in my home. And this is how you repay me? Stealing my only daughter!
In-laws.
Now,
Alex, this is Chewy.
Chewie. Hi. Luke Skywalker. How are you?
he's getting a little more than he bargained for.
I can't believe this is the same house. Jeez.
Alex is alone with your brothers?
And a lot more
Snakes!
than he imagined.
Lucy, you got some explaining to do.
I better light another candle.
I'm telling you, everything's gonna be okay.
Columbia Pictures presents
Surprise!
Mom, Dad,
Who is it?
I got it, hon.
a story about the sparks that fly
Now that is what I call a housekeeper.
when two worlds collide.
In case you haven't noticed, the white people are melting out here.
and two people come together.
Isabel Fuentes, I am in love with you.
Matthew Perry,
You are everything I never knew I always wanted.
Salma Hayek,
I think this is so romantic.
You do.
Absolutely.
Fools Rush In.
Yeah. So Matthew Perry's father says to Salma Hayek's father, "The white people are melting out here." And I found it really funny. So yeah, I found it really funny. I've never gotten sunburn before in my life. I wouldn't know what that feels like. Good skin, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, so the movie stars Matthew Perry, who most people will know from Friends, and Salma Hayek, who most people would know from Salma Hayek. And Salma Hayek is a freelance photographer, and Matthew Perry is an architect. Or architect / I guess you could say civil engineer. Anyway, he gets a job, or he takes a job that brings him from Manhattan to Vegas. And he's not too thrilled about it, but if he does well in Vegas, he can kind of come back to New York and I guess you could say write your own ticket with what he wants to do. So he takes the job in Vegas and he's out one day at a restaurant / bar, and he ends up running into Salma Hayek's character, who has to use the bathroom, but there's a line for the bathroom, and she asks to kind of cut in front of Matthew Perry. They start talking, hit it off, and have a one-night stand. Well, that one-night stand leads to Salma Hayek being pregnant. So, her and Matthew Perry decide to tie the knot and get married. And this leads to them realizing a lot about each other's culture and heritage and background, because the same way they just kind of jumped into that one night stand, they kind of jumped into this marriage. And it adds humor because Salma Hayek is Hispanic and Matthew Perry is Caucasian, and their heritage and cultures are completely different. But that's what adds the comedic humor to this romantic movie, making it a rom-com. And ultimately, they decide that they did rush into it. It's not going to work. They go their separate ways. But absence makes the heart grow fonder. And they realize, like Matthew Perry said in the trailer, that they are everything they never knew that they wanted. So they come back together, and, you know, it does come with some sacrifices, but you have to make those sacrifices to essentially be happy. Living more of a Zen lifestyle as opposed to a materialistic lifestyle. That happiness. But the movie is just a lot of fun to watch. It really is. I don't even know what more I could add to this. Check it out. I mean, the movie, it's rated PG-13, so it's not inappropriate in any way. The movie's an hour and 49 minutes, so it's, you know me, it's right in that Goldilocks zone of a time frame for a movie. So it's 109 minutes. It works perfectly. The timing, the pacing, Nothing feels rushed. Nothing feels dragged out. It just works. You can find the movie on Stars. Not too many people probably have cable anymore or have premium channels on cable. But if you have Amazon Prime, you can add Stars to your Prime membership and you can enjoy this movie on there. So check it out. Fools Rush In on Amazon Prime. It's a really good watch. My opinion. And if you're watching my channel, it's my opinion that counts. But anyway, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, you guys can find me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, my blog. And like always, if there's a topic you want to hear about or something that you want me to review, go ahead and shoot me an email at movietimewithchris@gmail.com. But until next time, stay safe and take care.